Picture this, XRP holders. In 48 hours from now, XRP will have blasted past $5, proving those naysayers wrong. Well, it isn't hype. That is the current X buzz, with leading analysts predicting a huge supply shock that would send us soaring. This might be your chance for a lifetime of profit if you hold XRP at its current price of $2.84. But wait, I'm going to explain in detail why we're about to have our greatest surge to date. Exclusive information that isn't available anyplace else. Conrad here, the man with insider knowledge of the cryptocurrency market. Keep in mind that I am not giving you financial advice. Keep doing what you think is best. All right, let's get started. First of all, the evidence supports the idea that the XRP ecosystem is running like clockwork. Unprecedented levels of institutional involvement, transaction volumes, wallet inflows, and on-chain activity are all on the rise. This is how you should look at it. The current backlog of remittances is threatening to overwhelm XRP, the bridge in a trillion-dollar freeway. However, what if I told you that the true impetus is a community-wide anxiety over an impending supply shock? Check out what Chad Steingraber had to say in this tweet. He has amassed over 100,000 followers since transitioning from game designer to crypto whiz. He said today that there will be an extremely little supply accessible for retail trading. The maximum amount of XRP that can be traded publicly is 21 million. Do you not understand what that signifies? With only 21 million XRP available for sale, demand from institutions could put a downward pressure on the price, similar to Bitcoin's degree of scarcity. He is not the only one. Echoing this, Digital Asset Investor pointed out that Flare and Axelar are networks that are trying to secure billions of XRP. In other words, protocols are consuming 10% of the available supply. Expect a sudden dip in supply. Behold, the ETF wildfire is about to be announced. Today, Cointelegraph revealed some shocking news. New ETFs are more likely to cause XRP prices to fall than rise. Hold on a second. They see it that way. However, the locals are turning the tables on it, Savage replies, noting that XRP has been range-bound and prepared to erupt on ETF approvals. One user dubbed it one of the dumbest takes. In addition, prominent cryptocurrency attorney Fred Risperl recently tweeted that he is inundated with offers to purchase Ripple shares for $250 to $275 per share. It's a sign of extreme self-assurance to value Ripple at such astronomical proportions. Adding to the stack of forecasts, renowned XRP analyst Barry C. has predicted that XRP's price might surge from $3 to $100, $300, or even $1,000 in the near future. He skillfully incorporates XRPL's tokenization of real-world assets, a market worth $654 trillion that is about to be overwhelmed. Think about how price-exploding it could be if just 1% of that went through XRP ledgers. Being a crypto wolf with XRP, truthfulness is his forte. XRP is currently trading at an absurdly low price of $3, and there is absolutely no justification for this. So far, 139 likes show that the community is in agreement. Thank you for this dip. Let's dissect it methodically. Begin by establishing clear regulations. Banking on XRP and other cryptocurrencies is now officially sanctioned by Fed Chair Powell, signaling the end of Ripple's legal fights. Introducing Steph, the crypto expert. Her tweet was spot on. Remember when Fed Chair Powell declared that banks can now freely offer XRP and other cryptocurrency services? Do you still believe that price won't go beyond $5? A fuel for fear of missing out. Liquidity increases dramatically as banks are onboarded. When combined with the introduction of ISO 2022, XRP's function as the cross-border king will be further enhanced. On to the next topic, the energy surrounding widespread adoption. There will soon be widespread use of XRP, as Jack the Rippler announced. In the game Prediction, players try to foretell how the price of XRP will go. XRPL is attracting retail like magnets with its gamification of Bitcoin. The video tweet proclaims that the XRP price will startle millions of people, and it also mentions high-vibe assets. Every day, new contracts are revealed, and Ripple NDAS expire. Lifting non-disclosure agreements allows previously undisclosed collaborations to come to light. Secretly hoarding XRP by governments and think tanks. To keep you captivated, what-if scenarios. Imagine if BlackRock were to jump in. I warned you that BlackRock was targeting XRP, as Bale tweeted. They have arrived. At this price, XRP will be unavailable to you in a matter of weeks. Retail prices set by institutions? You should start amassing assets at this point. Another possibility is that all 19 pending ETFs will approve. Forecasts are made by analysts such as Crypto Bull. After 3 weeks, the price will drop to $5. With today's price of $2.84, that's a sudden increase. However, everything changes now. Stay for the reason why the genuine moonshot has the potential to reach $10,000. Liquidity theory is emphasized as XRP delves more into community reactions. Ripple plans to increase the price of its 1.9 billion retail XRP tokens once it is ready to welcome BlackRock. The actual Remy relief amplifies what they're calling the Shane Ellis theory anew. 10,000 XRP in the near future. There is a limited supply of 21 million XRP. It has a little Bitcoin flavor. He recommends putting your belongings in cold wallets. $10,000 for 100 XRP. I am a millionaire. Now, new entrants like the DXRP ICO are. Tweeted by James Morrow. DXRP ICO goes boom. Raised $6.7 million. The initial DEX on XRPL that is ready for institutional use. Now selling for 16 cents, listed for 35 cents. Simple thrice. It rides the wave of XRP's ascent. Video by Levi Rietveld. Bitcoin to the stars. Energized to the core. Quickly wins 117 times. Disputes are brewing in the comments section on these breaking evidences. Who are you trying to sell to? They are inquiring. Danger, says Kenny Nguyen. The present pricing of XRP is now the subject of complaints. When their prices go up in October, they will be the ones to protest. Be careful. I've seen it with Bitcoin. Crypto Bull's Schedule 2 jumped 21 days earlier this year from $1.92 to $3.64, up to $2.84 now. After that, in a few weeks, you'll reach $0. If you share the common skepticism about this surge, then let's dispel the falsehoods directly. Myth 1. Ripple's legal troubles are too closely linked to XRP. The truth. The fog has lifted. SEC's appeal period is coming to a conclusion and victories are piling up. Sore spot. Are you terrified of volatility? Think of it like the first Bitcoin. I bought when prices dropped. Moreover, XRP's practicality outweighs Bitcoin's investment potential. False 2. No substantial uptake. Not true. In the billions, RippleNet does its magic. The creation of the RLUSD stablecoin has also opened the door to trillions of RWAS. Take action to alleviate the FOMO. Keep in mind Barry C's $1,000 call if you're still on the fence at $2.84. Trouble for viewers. However, how about waste? Set aside. Flare and similar methods lock in supplies, reducing sell pressure and increasing upside potential. As we approach the peak, this surge isn't empty rhetoric. We are about 48 hours away from catalysts going off, with dig perspectives hinting at $5 to $8 billion in ETF injections, and Wall Street putting targets at $10,000 to $35,000 each XRP queen. Video of the XRP queen. Experts on Wall Street, placing XRP price objectives in the $10,000 to $35,000 range. Now is the moment to take action. Anticipation building. Emotions run high in a community. Scrutiny surrounding X is abundant. And what if everything lines up? November surge, according to MacAttack XRP, $3 to $5 plus confirmation of volume. Investors are projecting a range of $3.40 to $3.50 at the end of the month. Here it is. That's not all we are. We're at the forefront of a $654 trillion change. This alters the whole situation. Bitcoin to the stars. Not to mention that you're in ahead of schedule. Hey there, XRP family. We've gone over the headline, the facts, the tweets, and the misconceptions. Victories that matter. Shock in supply. ETF craze. Surge in adoption. Insider Alpha is at your disposal. Ride this wave now. Press the like button if this completely blew your mind. Share your XRP price prediction in the comments. $5, $10, and $100. Sign up now for access to additional unique breakdowns and disseminate to the public. Join me in taking XRP to new heights. Exit Conrad. The transcription was performed by turboscribe.ai. Remove this message by subscribing to Unlimited.